Hello, I'm Steve Mason and welcome to my podcast feature film commentary for the Backlot murders, and I'm about to press play now. So if I gooned up tonight, had the camera on charge all day. I've had the camera plugged in, but I hadn't pressed the wall socket on. Idiot. So yeah. I'm on uploading Darkman 2 in the background as well, my podcast for that, so decided to do this Haim one because I think the idea of this movie is awesome. And IMDb has, I don't think, any trivia on it or anything like that, or maybe it's 2 bits. Look at that, it looks fucking terrible straight away. The Backlot murders and the picture of the Psycho house and bleeding font. Wow, this is an American import. I've had it for quite a long time. It's proper chopped in as well. I don't know if this pans out bigger. It's interesting, huh? But yeah, it works. A lot of stuff you get from America. So it's got the Hollywood sign there. The texting's a bit bad, like. So I used to have this on little box VHS, one of them slip boxes from America, and the special appearance by Haim as Tony. They spelled Haim's name wrong actually back on the day on the VHS. Actually, I haven't even checked if it's on the DVD. Okay, so the idea of this, I've been to Hollywood Studios, Universal Studios. Amazing day. I just absolutely loved it, and this right now is going over the backlots, and whoever came up with this film idea contest, it's awesome, because at the same time, this is not long after, it's in the early 2000s, so it's coming off the back end of the Scream and like the slasher films coming back, and like for this, the idea is let's film a slasher movie on the backlot of Universal Studios and fucking use classic iconic sets which are just lying around on the backlot and fucking make a horror film, and it's just like, that's fucking genius. So we've got the Sunset Strip there. See, yeah, it's really chopped right down. This it's not even widescreen, it's proper like letterbox. It is a PlayStation 4 control pad from the side of my telly in, so it's a proper small box. The film and the acting's not very good at all, and this is sort of like a prologue, to be honest with you. In a band. So yeah, I've seen this since I had it on DVD. This was actually in This Is Just Life. It popped up on there. I was talking about it then as I was walking around the backlots of Universal Studios. I think the idea is great, I think it deserves a UK release because of what it is, But yeah, it's not very well made.
What does that mean? I gotta buy them drinks? What, the big rock stars don't want to pay their tabs anymore?
I was just thinking it'd be good for business if they made it big and hung out here.
You know, the best thing for business would be if we got the hell out of here and never came back.
So yeah, this is I'm trying to remember, because Haim hadn't done a lot of films around this time. He tried to have a big comeback with Universal Groove, which I've never seen. I don't even exist. I think it's even been released in some form. And this is one of the first films he really popped up on. Gets a special and guest appearance. To me, I mean, it could have been a film he's like literally could have been the star of, but it's not. But it's sorry. Like, again, I'm a bit late tonight recording this because I'm fucking not charging the camera. I've watched Office Space. I just fucking loved Office Space, like, so. And yeah, I was talking to Killian today about this movie, so I was right, I definitely want to watch this and definitely want to do it in the next podcast. So for a bar, it's pretty wide open when you get that wide shot of the guys around the table. So, this should be on YouTube, I imagine. It'll not be that hard to come back. I'm sure Killian was saying that it was like ridiculously expensive, like really expensive. You know, he said 30 odd quid or 300 quid. It's quite a rare film to get a hold of. I wish I still had the VHS. It's one of the ones we've got misplaced and moving. So yeah, there's not a lot of people in there. But yeah, it's just setting up how the band no longer has, I think is he the bass player? Or he's the songwriter. See, to me, now looking back at this, the guy here who creeps out should have been Corey Feldman. Sits him down to the ground. Fucking just balls there. I like the reaction shot. Look at that, it's terrible. Yeah, you can see Corey Feldman playing that. Giving him a beating. Fucking uppercut. There's smoke coming out of the background as well. What's that about? Yeah, so it's proper chopped. Empire. So Empire Studios 6 months later. It says Empire Studios, but is this the Backlot? I don't know. And it's Roger Rabbit. That's the guy who plays the voice of Roger Rabbit. Please. I don't know if it was cool for the method. I mean, Roger Rabbit's an amazing movie. And obviously how long it took to develop, and even when you see it now, it's amazing. But to know this actor dressed up as Roger Rabbit all day and has crept around as a bunny rabbit, I think it's method acting. Oh, it's crazy. But this is the only film I've seen him in. He's probably had a lot of voice work. But yeah, he comes off as the camp music video director. He's a proper diva. He's a proper diva. There's been a lot of it's like, is there a shot here of them in one scene or not? No, it's literally just back and forth. Oh, there's a shot there. Again though, it's just been shot in a trailer, you know what I mean? Again, the idea of it, it's just like, you know, you got your bar scene there, and I've got some shots coming down here, and very soon it's going to be spot the nostalgia in the background. So first up, right now, here it is. They're shooting a music video on the Lost World set, and it's actually the Lost World set. It's pretty much the scene where Jeff Goldblum gets trapped in the car. That scene, that's where they are right now. Which, when I was there, I'd been knocked down and was War of the Worlds. There's a massive aeroplane like cropped on the side, and like all like the use for War of the Worlds scene. At least, I mean, Universal must have known, like, yeah. It's a great idea for a low budget film, you know what I mean? shooting like, you know, like the most famous working studio in the world.
So hard on yourself, Henry. You know, 25 movies a week and 50 rock videos. There's nothing to be ashamed about.
Comes to the golf cart buggy. I'm just looking in the background now.
Just because the camera isn't only on her.
She's just blatantly looked at the camera.
Martin Colfax, president of the Reagan Navy.
Fantastic too. Recognize that? That's from the laws.
Pretty nice bimbo girly.
Love you, Daddy.
Heh.
Never forget this. Thanks for helping my wild things. Really fun.
One of our label's rappers has a saying. Stay strong. I like it.
It's not your place.
No, I want a blue light. I want to light the boy's crotch. I want a blue light.
I want to light the boy's crotch and I want a blue light. Okie dokie.
Hello, darling. How are you? Isn't this?
He's got it down to a T, like, hasn't he?
Hello, Edgy. We're shooting a rock band on the Lost World set.
Nobody gives a crap.
So, like, I mean, I think in this one it's like, well, you know who the killer is. Or you think you know who the killer's going to be. The whole Scream twist and twang. Scream was good. Scream 2 I think was a bit rushed. Scream 3 came full circle, and we had a Scream 4. I know what he did last summer. Still know what he did last summer. I'll always know what he did last summer. The Faculty was very similar. Teacher Mrs. Tingle? No, maybe yes, no. Cherry Falls, Valentine. You know, it's sort of like twists and turns of the killer, you know. Following the formula. Even Jason X. Jason X was, you know, meant to be a straight up Friday the 13th movie, and, you know, it was vamped to have that kind of Scream appeal into it.
I'll be happy to tell you the minute you get off the phone, Henry.
Take your time, babe. You can talk on
She's got blue hair. So yeah, I'm a bit like off put about this being like a proper small box.
Put some money behind his guys. The way I figure it, there's at least one payday. If the video is controversial, all we need is one little stunt that gets us on the news and that gets us on the shows. Maybe I'll buy a bar, some ancient Thailand. Suck the local hire, jealous.
How could you like such a disgusting thing?
So not a lot's really happened so far. Again, the budget wise, you're just shooting around the actual trailers, which are probably like the studio trailers, the higher. You know, when you're shooting stuff like this, props, you don't need props, you've already got the stuff, like, you know what I mean?
So you're the AD, right? What do you think of my band?
I don't. I'm just doing a job.
That must suck having to do shit this long. I'm getting excited by it. That's why I'm a rocker. Every day is different.
You mean every day's a different girl? Actually, Rockstar, my job's pretty cool. You know, I work with professionals. I'm on different locations all the time, and unlike you, I don't have to answer to some bitch.
Man, it's definitely gonna be something else.
Huh?
What about the acting yourself?
Yeah, or sometimes, like when you're working on some stupid commercial that's on and off the air before you can say boo.
So there's not really much going on, it's back and forth dialogue, it's almost the same coverage. She, whoever she is probably one of the better actresses in this.
Variety of places, positions.
I think it's more the supporting actors who are like crazy. But I mean, see, it's gone back to them, you know what I mean? It's a very, like, a lot of dialogue being forced over quite early to set the story, set the stakes, set the fact that they need to make this music video. They've got one of the band guys is seeing a rich girl and her daddy owns a record label, and it's, you know, it's setting up all the controversy, but it's not really building the characters. It's like, sort of, where's the other three members of the band, who replaced the guy who's left the band, you know, and it's just the same scene there. It's just back and forth.
He created the first world to do anything to be a star. Alright, there's probably millions of area codes. Set, fire ass, an extra from the crowd. I guarantee she'll do it.
Alright. Put that to the left, please.
To the left now, Frank. And now it's back to the AD and the rock star outside the trailer.
Dude, remember what I said about enjoying working with professionals?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what's going on right here? Very unprofessional. No, we're working.
Well, maybe later. I hang out at this place called Rob Acres Pub.
Yeah, I know the place. Yeah, maybe I'll see you around there sometime.
Maybe. I will definitely see you.
He's so big-headed.
Alright, why don't you just keep that up all night, huh? Especially when you're in front of the camera.
Baby, don't you worry. I can keep it up all night long.
Henry? You were right. The door totally hit on me. Yeah, I felt him. I swear. Yeah, his confidence is way up. Yeah, let's
Huh.
I don't know how he's gonna get it into his trailer. I will. Yeah,
See, sorry, as I say, I'm trying to watch this and that. Right, okay, so we've got some backup dancers running around there, like a proper set, like a scene from Roger Rabbit going on there. So this is what I was more interested. Oh, well, it's back to the fucking trailer. Once it gets going, it's got some really cool bits and bobs, like so.
So, they tell me that you. Yes. Excellent, because I'm very picky about the phone I hate. Okay, here's the scene. We're shooting in front of the set. So it's like a close-up indoors. It's the ultimate cop adventure.
She looks familiar as well. But yeah, like a lot of the time on the sets, you've got the trailers, and you're like, who's in that trailer, do not disturb that trailer, go in trailer. You know, a lot of people say, like, use trailers and stuff like that. Oh, I got a message. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'm just checking there. Annie is flying to New York at the moment, so she should be landing. I don't know when she'll be landing. She'll be landing soon, I imagine. I wouldn't be surprised if she actually rings during this podcast. So more coverage in the trailer. Sorry, I'm just ranting away. I don't think this will be the the big podcast. Hopefully people will listen to it. This is the one after Extra. I have no idea what I'm going to film next. And as we've got the Grips and the Best Boys there, building props and trying to hit it with a hammer. So I remember about the Backlot, the one thing I was probably disappointed about when I went to the Backlot is the Burb Street, or the Munster Street, was closed off because they were filming Desperate Housewives, because it's the same street. So I'm thinking that maybe this street will be in it. I know the Psycho House is coming up, and I know there's a Jaws reference, but I'm trying to just not try and remember what it was like. I want to try and just watch this and take in the scene. The scene setups, you know, like, are quite standard so far. You've had the bar, you've had the trailer, you've had outside the trailer, you've had by the set of the Lost World, but not really overexposing the Lost World. It was shot the wrong side of it. and now we've got some of what look like. This could literally look like it's in the burb. That could be the Klopex garden.
And how about a chocolate milk?
There's like 50 grams of fat in that crap.
Make the chocolate milk low fat.
Got a quite a squeaky voice for a big guy. Like,
2 ounces. And Wendy, get yourself something too.
Right. Perfect.
so I'm sure this is where the killing starts.
Look, whatever.
What's he got there? Oh, it's a fog machine.
It's gonna be scary all around here. It's a piece of shit. Wendy?
I don't think this film's quite subtle as I remember about it. I think the reveal. I mean, it's a masked killer. He's a noise in the background. You know, a little faint noise, and goes on a mad mission to find out. You know, it's a working lot set. There'll be loads of people around there. Unless you've been on a film set, I don't think you realise how many people. It's not just behind the camera while they're trying to film stuff, but like around the area. You know, there's so much going on. So yeah, he's this noise, and now he's going for fucking. He's going to end up in Whoville if he keeps going any further down that street.
Come on, guys. I see you out there. Get out,
Wow, that was terrible. Ha! And there he is. Yeah, so big leather coat, white face, Elvis hair, smash. So this scene right now that's taking place between the father and the daughter about the money, again, it takes a wide shot, and now it's like one side the other. This is probably where the director and the producer shot should have been.
So, scariest movies ever done were shot by you. You ever seen the Hunchback of Notre Dame or Frankenstein?
You know I don't like horror movies. Get down.
What about Psycho? The original set that I movie's right here in this lobby. You must have seen that one.
Oh yeah, I saw that movie, Daddy. It had Anne Heche in it, right?
Dear me.
Hey, Mike.
So I mean, that is probably one of the nicest shots so far. Low camera angle, lot in the frame, nice blue sky in the background.
Mike, I got your apple fritters.
Apple fritters, eh? Now she's just heard the same noise. Right.
Here, Mike. I'm leaving. Mike?
She just happens to be walking to the same place. So the killer's weapon of choice was a hammer. Smacked him in the head. She's walking the same way. And the killer's just strolling around in broad daylight. And then we're back to the oh my god, it's like, my god, it's like watching. I know that I'm talking over the top, I'm not following the dialogue, but I mean, I know what the story's going. But it feels like it just keeps like, it's cutting back between. Oh man, it just. Mike's still alive, and there's the crazy Elvis guy. She's running. That's the second. I mean, no, we don't get it wrong. That's a great setup there. He's smoking. Oh my god! Well, that's a total big giveaway straight away. I haven't realised he's smoking them stupid cigarettes. Because I mean, if you're watching this, I've not seen the film. The band's actually gonna play, and the serial killer, the killer is the producer, and she's smoking cigarettes. Anything? Okay. So the fog people have been killed so far, but there's plenty of fog going on there. So they are filming on the sets of The Lost World. Lots of different lights going on there. Roger Rabbit's dancing in front of his Video Village. Haim's the lead guitarist. There is a replacement bass player who we haven't met yet. They move like monkeys.
Well, honey, I'd really like to stay and watch your boy, but I better go and one thing so you can this through.
Alright, thanks, Daddy, for everything.
Yeah, she's in this film because she's pretty. She can't act.
Where's the other girl?
Gina, please get on the set.
Not bad.
Watch it, okay? You don't want Daddy's little go get tangled in that.
But now I'm a rock star. I can't even check out other chicks.
Come on, Rockstar, you're up.
He's proper big headed, isn't he?
Think pimply kids. Think air guitar.
Yeah.
Okay? 4, 3, 2, 1, and playback.
Jumps down the stairs, power banging.
Air guitars. Henry.
See, when all the music videos I filmed over the years, I never just fucking cut anything. I just keep on filming. You know what I mean? More coverage, the better. I've just realised it's pitch black in this room as well. It will have to be pitch black. I don't have a lighter.
You stay here and finish your job. Honestly, I'm glad to get away from this freaky bitch.
The assistant director's just snapped out the blue. Freaky bitch.
Okay, let's get going. Time is money. And
What the fuck was he doing there? He just fell over? Is he pissed?
Let's start with you. First of all, lose the cigarette. You're not Keith Richards. Secondly, don't look at the guitar. You should know the notes by now. The guitar is not going to tell you what it is. They are. Look at them. Play the camera. And
I mean, even though Haim, this is before Haim really ballooned up, like going in the late 2000s. Like some of the, you put on loads of weight. So he is pretty slim in that bit there. Even though he's got his hair like sort of mini dreaded.
you have a spring in your ass because you move like a constipated hobby horse. And you must move your hand. It's not fucking paralyzed hand. Singer boy, stand up.
We can making soup.
Never seen this movie. Cook. You must work fucking mic and the mic stand. And the Indian
He is a good actor. Like, I mean, he's great as Roger Rabbit. He's a great voice, and he is giving it all he's got. It's such a small, little budget movie.
starting out really cheesy. Yeah? Think this is bad. Wait till you see what's better than that.
Huh.
What's that? Hey, Bernard, please. Stephanie calling. Best mate. Love it. Let me ask you something. Now, I know that the guys in the band are all really cute, but do they have talent too? You want to know if they have talent? Well, that's a matter of opinion. What's my father say? Father says, you have a nice feel. Well, do they? Well, I was on my confident from a hobby, writing songs. How is Bobby? Playing in another band? I don't know. I haven't seen him since I fired him.
Again with coverage, one long shot, one close up each way, and that's it. That's how we chopped and pasted together.
I haven't seen him since I fired him. I heard
catering there, like. Again though, with catering, like, alright, there's a scene gonna take place. Where was you? Well, the catering's there. Right, let's do it with the catering. No one touched the food yet. Again though, it's a great idea for a film. Do it on the Backlot as Universal Studios. I mean, you could do one iconic as Universal, especially when it comes into the copyright content and laws. But you know, think about it. Horror at Alton Towers, horror at fucking Harry Potter's World, Wizard, wherever that is. Lego horror film at Legoland.
Screwing any of these clowns.
Coccus erectus. What the fuck? Oh no, much of this is just ad-libbed. He's just like, you know.
It's not great. I need plate. The drummer keeps playing out of sync in the bass player. He looks like he's in an ABBA video.
He looks like he's in an ABBA video. So Roger Rabbit is totally stealing this movie. It's the camp director wants to make a feature film. Well, music videos, so it's about shooting as much coverage as possible, and it just, you know what I mean. You can have an idea, you get the idea, you get there, you shoot it, you film as much as you can. Then it's a total different video by the time it gets to editing, especially when it goes to the track. You never know what you're going to need, especially when you start cutting it to the beat. Now there's a lot of fog, and I think so. So the guy drives. He's the scene right now. The guy drives along, and there's the murderer just standing
Hey pal, this is a closed set.
on the porch.
This is kind of joke. Did you hear me? What are you doing here?
Oh, see, that's a third kill now when there's been a death. There's a quick like colour, and now it's revealed that the serial killer is filming him. I think that might have been
They took another break.
again though. Here's another shot here of like, he's the new bass player who hasn't really been introduced. One of the girls, and I mean the coverage here is like got everyone in one shot, but again in the background it's like, yeah, it's perfect. Lights up there, fine. There's a whiteboard, there's a grip key and all that kind of stuff. Just like that too.
Out there? I don't know. It's kind of creepy.
I heard that the son of the Zodiac Killer is a tour guide right here.
Shut up.
Son of the Zodiac Killer.
Like I haven't seen that
X.
Oh, this guy's smart. Let's go and take ecstasy in the middle of shooting a music video on Hollywood. Okay, Roger Rabbit has now got himself a doggy doggy. Charles Fletcher. Corey Haim. DualShock 4 disconnected. Charge the battery. Okay.
Huge mark. The other girl
DVD is not a flip cover. The cover, if you have a look, if you Google the cover as well, it looks like Alicia Silverstone, and the Psycho House is actually on the front cover, which is fucking crazy, man. Good trashy fun. The Backlot Murders.
Do you want to work in Hollywood, or do you just want to be around people?
So you're saying I should be honored to take my clothes off in front of you?
I can say that.
Backstage politics and mind games of fucking Hollywood, man. Frank and Beans is more suitable to your personality. Fucking hell. This serial killer is not subtle, just walking around the set, bombing down the street. And who's this guy? So someone we haven't even met yet's about to get killed. I think he's about to get a truck dropped on him, I think. Yep. That's hilarious. That's totally hilarious. I never could. This is offensive.
Like what? That you let this girl rub herself all over you? As what?
He's a jerk.
And stop looking at that. Hey, look, bitch. I'm not a that. My name is Gina. Didn't they teach you any manners in Richmond school?
Yeah.
I know you. Must have been tough growing up when your daddy owns a record label. Did you have any real friends? Or were they just all trying to be famous? Rather than getting paid. If I take off my clothes, I'd be cool like you.
It's proper classy, trashy, that, like. It's the best bit of the film so far. It's like, oh yeah, fucking brutal.
Race to the sisterhood. No, Janie. And anything, regardless of where it comes from. It's great.
Fucking Roger Rabbit looks like he's playing North and Crosses with himself.
You're right. She's totally spun.
Okay, girls, the bitch fest is over.
The bitch fest. He's got some class lines in it. The bitch fest.
We got you running through the woods, carrying a bloody axe, as a psycho killer chasing rescue. I don't like that. Sick. Consider her our test evidence.
She just told you that she finds that I did. Absolutely.
And it's perfect. Yeah, it's perfectly revolting. And it's stupid.
She is not a very good actress at all.
Norman Bates, Jamie.
Norman Bates.
And I thought we agreed. Then, after we fired Bud, you fired out. Speaking of Buzz, Gina, don't worry. No pubes, just your butt. So I have to be completely naked for this.
Don't worry about your cellulite. I'll be using very soft
Are you gonna get naked in a music video for? You won't be able to show that on television.
pigs that kosher. Okay, there's a little time left, so why don't you get something to eat? By the time you've purged, I'll be ready to shoot.
You know, I knew I should have taken this job.
So now this band's not good enough for you?
Oh, this fucking film's dragging like, to be honest with you.
Get your little pretty asses back up on the stage and do it now.
There's a lot of drama and politics that's brought in. Charles Fletcher's just a fucking pro, like.
I can be quite butch
I
if I have to.
can be quite butch if I have to.
Is that the only movie you came out here? You know what? You would have been great with that Bobby Kennedy. Because all you want to do is get high all the time.
So are these a couple or have these just met tonight? Ah! Dear me. Dear me.
Oh, wow. Hey, this is that stuff the rocket ship one, is it? I read on the internet that this stuff was putting kids in the hospital.
This stuff is the bomb. My cousin makes this out of Purdue. What are you doing?
You don't see any water around there, do you? Or just have to wash it down with some spit.
Oh my god. It's like the scenes they just like go on and on and on. And I think as well, it's like the pacing of them.
No, you're just gotta replace him and went on to get a record deal.
Hey, I play bass too, right? So if that dude did come back and kill those guys,
One.
check that out. I just switch instruments.
What good's a dead man?
Depends on how you die, right? Check it out. Let's say Bobby did come back, right? He kills Frankie and Dez. Think about it. The publicity alone would sell like millions of records.
It's just this. She's just fucking told everyone, including like the audience, the plot of the film. There, the idea is like make a record, kill everyone. German suplex.
Weird abandoned ghost person. It's creepy. I think it's a trip. Follow me.
So yeah, we're back to the trailers.
The person signed your checks. I need you.
Who is it? The person that signs your checks.
So pathetic.
This is absolutely the most unprofessional move I've ever done.
Is he talking about the film itself here?
Yo, did you find Sal?
What, send me to the school?
Probably went out to a party or
Haim's made a return.
I want you to get in the golf cart and go and find them. This place is
I'm just thinking there, who's the drummer? Was the drummer the one who got crushed in the lift?
Let's check out everything in here.
Yeah, where's the drummer at?
My guys, this is set for VR. Awesome.
Hey Sal, look. It's blood.
No, seriously, this stuff looks like real blood. What was that?
The noise again. Oh yeah, this film is a pretty bad movie looking back. I mean, again, the concept.
Sal? Sal?
This is a random fucking head in the background. Oh, there's the drummer. So all the band members are hooked up with the girls they're meant to be with.
Maybe I ought to fire him too.
No, it's not that fun. Alright? No, I mean, I don't really get tired of all the basic questions.
Oh yeah, well I'm getting a little tired of the whining and pause routine. Besides, you'd be so replaced.
No, you're the one who will be replaced, alright?
No, you can be replaced.
Little friend Jane. Because you still have her.
Look, quite an interesting shot though. Again though, with one way the other way, two ways. It's like guy's got some random tattoos on his arm, like.
Let's go find this idiot son, okay?
There it is. There's Jaws. Jaws is in this film, in the background, and what it looks like, it's the like, part of the Jaws ride. There you go. There's a scene with Jaws in the background. So everyone's hooking up with everybody here.
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, you ever hear the old expression, ass, gas, grass, nobody rides for free?
Alright, listen here. You're not exactly a rock star, so chill out.
No, I'm sorry, that's exactly
What a twat he is. I don't know if he's a good actor or he's actually just generally like that.
What the fuck you talking about? I'm a rock star and he's just fantastic. That's your
Jaws in the background, man. Ah, he's just... Oh my god. He just stood up and shot. Like, he must have crawled up behind her. And he's just ripped off her shirt and snapped her neck with the shark behind her. So again with this, they're walking through like a prison set here. Which again was probably, to be honest with you, it looks like fucking Silence of the Lambs or something like that. Peekaboo.
It's like I just feel good tonight. I feel like something good's gonna happen.
Oh, this film was bad, like. Do 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 do. The Lost World. Do you want to go and see the dinosaurs? Dead? Well, I hate to be the person to tell you your music video is on the Lost World. So the mask is sort of, you know, that movie's tried the whole Michael Myers thing, turning William Shatner's face inside out, painting the eyes red and sticking a wig on him. Where are these guys at? Kind of bar. Maybe it's a bit of the Lost World. They actually might be inside the main entrance building. Nice light in the green.
These guys have been working on getting a record deal for years, you know? Do you know how lucky we are? It's like we cruise right in, you know, and we get to enjoy all the fruits. Do you know how huge that is?
Don't get on your high horse too soon. You haven't sold any records yet. Sal, if we could see
Fucking pilled off the faces.
really high on X forever.
I wonder if Steven Spielberg knows about this film. I know a lot of sets are reused throughout movies and all that, but it's like the iconic ones. It's like the King Kong wall was used. It was actually what they used to burning down the house in Casablanca at the end. This guy just fucking walking around with his leather jacket on, big face. Oh my god. So somebody's getting dragged along the floor.
You thought it all about what you're gonna do with this phantasm thing.
How long's this guy been trying to light a cigarette for?
What's he sure about? Well, I was asking him about that. He says maybe I should see how you guys sneak out on it.
Get him telt. She must be freezing by now. Everyone else is like in quiet jackets and stuff, and she's still standing around in her pinky dress.
Ever heard you say. Yeah, especially if you twisted all my words.
Today has been one of the hottest days of the year. And I'm so glad I remembered me water this time. Again though, going back to the whole like one shot of the wide, one shot in the close up, either way. And that's how these scenes are put together. Well, just a scene like before when he pulled his fucking random body across the floor. It's like, well, what the fuck is that? She cared quite quickly. So Haim's finally reappeared, and this is probably the last time we'll probably see him in a minute.
Rockers are the same, immature, they're insane, they're irresponsible, they're bastards. That's including me, baby.
He looks baked. So the seat. See again, we're back. Oh, there's actually an assistant making coffee for the director.
I was wondering, would you be interested in looking at some photos of you? I mean, back at my place. I'm an actress. Well, I would do just about anything
Huh.
to be in your next picture.
Huh.
I thought that you might be kinky.
You know, you have a pretty face. If you ever consider doing porn, I think they'd pay like $3K a day for free.
Well, how do I break in?
Get yourself a little phone, skippy top, and stand on 8 corners with a bunch of.
Thanks.
How do I break in a porn? I was a bit worried about the podcast tonight because we knew neighbours. We first neighbours have just come back from holiday. Oh, some random guy is perving on a lovely woman through a window, and then me another neighbour said, "Oh, I'm staying over tonight. Been doing a bit of work." I'm expecting him to drill through the fucking wall. Huh. That too. Holy fuck, listen. Have you heard the music? It's Predator. Fucking Predator samples. Fuck my life, man. Oh my god, I can't believe that. It's the fucking Predator theme tune.
Just trying to figure out if he's really sincere.
Shit.
He's my father.
Those kinds of motivations aren't necessarily.
So we're back to the catering table.
Here's the deal. Life is very complicated. Don't sweat the details.
It's definitely being filmed on film because it's, it's got a lot of damage going on. It was bad as extra.
Love is blind. Guide dog needs glasses.
Now he's dragged. Hang on a minute. Wait, come on. Is that just the same actor with a bag over his head getting dragged the other way with a fucking razor blade in his face? Life, man. Tell you what I am thinking about doing. Next trilogy, I think maybe is The Lost Boys, but Hurricane Rain was on about why don't you do The Thing, and I was just like, and I was like, I could do both or all three things. I was like, okay, I'm interested in doing that. And then I thought about The Thing, and I said, fuck my life, The Thing's only on for 87 minutes. And like, when I think of The Thing, I think like 2 hours easy. Like, I was like, 87 minutes. It's like, so yeah, The Thing is actually going to be on the. So this killer basically knows what everyone is, even though everyone's pissed off and separated off. He's tracking people down. Is he going to do the whole twitch of the death nerve here? I think he might be. Friday the 13th. He is. Oh, it's going to rip one off the classic, the one what got banned. Yep, twitch of the death nerve. The Predator soundtrack. So yeah, there's Twitch of the Death Nerve. So they're still talking at the fucking catering thing. But yeah, I think it was from Friday the 13th 2 or Friday the 13th 3. No, I think it's from 2 actually, because it was heavily cut down. The whole stabbing it, but the like Twitch of the Death Nerve, it came before the whole penetrating somebody on top and it going through both people at the same time. And it's all more the psychological. Like, I think one of the things what Friday the 13th got done for when it came to the rating of it was the girl can see it coming and the guy just thinks he's doing a good job, but she's like panicking and scratching like fucking hell, I can see it coming, and it's like death that way, and it's like the whole psychological rather than just stabbing someone through it. They're talking about Michael Myers now. It's Jesus. Now they're talking about Freddy Krueger.
He does have a lot of personality.
Huh.
So, if you're going to be going out with a psycho actor, make sure he has lots of personality.
Too late for that now.
Hey, listen, search Hunchback, search psycho, search everywhere. Can't find anything out. Someone's gonna have to find the grips and your lips.
This is weird. Something strange is going on here.
This is what I want to do rock videos.
I know, musicians. They're always such prima donnas.
Thank you.
Huh.
Do me a favor, please.
So it's very unusual. It's quite unusual for him to actually die in movies. Even a film called Fever Lake, which is something I might do because I've actually just bought the VHS online. Fever Lake, when he's the actual psychopath fucking killer, should warrant him to be killed off by the end of the film, but no, he gets this weird look out the back of a fucking police car and his eyes grow ugly and you think, But yeah, it's uncommon. I mean, he's about to die in this one, like, but it's uncommon for him to die in movies. So the pillheads are still. So these guys have just been wandering around for the better part of half an hour, looking to get laid somewhere. And now that finally she gets undressed. Wow, that is nice, like. And she's got her tits out as well. And the serial killer just appears down on where she's. And that's great camera position, you know what I mean?
I don't see anything.
What the fuck is going on here?
Now calm down, you're high.
What is going on?
Oh my god.
Sal, there's nobody there.
Well, there was.
Sal, you're high. Come back.
Just standing there like a fucking creep.
Now everybody's missing. I can't find Stephanie, the band, or the chicks.
Where's the rest of the people? There's gonna be more than like. Where's the studio security? I mean, don't get us wrong, the lot is massive, but there's got to be security. There's got to be other productions. You know, that's where they have the sound stages and stuff like that, like night shoots and stuff like that.
Who the hell cares about that? The point is, I have a scene to shoot and I don't have my actress. I need her here now.
Hurry, don't hurry. I'll do the scene.
Oh, you do the scene. Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
Well, I might as well get something out of this night. Besides, I'm sure that Des would rather have me in his video anyway. Isn't that right, Des?
Huh?
Well.
But I'm not getting naked.
Actually, it may be a far better idea if we had Singer Boy here in a naked one.
What?
Hey, that's cool. I could do the Red Hot Chili Peppers thing. Chili Pepper thing? Ooh, that sounds painful.
Could do it. The band, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, they used to gig live with nothing but a sock. You know, cover the package.
No, I think that swinging dick would be a much better dynamic. It captures the intrinsic duality of the entire movie.
Well, I'm glad you just heard that and not me talking over swinging dick. The fuck, man. Jeez. But again, wide angle, everyone in, close up of everyone individually, and it's chopped together like that.
You do have no sense of humor. I was a Pepper fan before you had pubes, and you can't have a swinging cock in a rock video. Unfortunately. Okay. No nudity and no socks.
Dude, that is so unrealistic. And we're supposed to be shooting a scene from like a horror movie. And in every horror movie, there's always somebody getting naked.
I'll have Pumpkin take off her sweater at the wrap party.
So the girl in red is running. Oh, he's running after her. Oh. Oh, smacked him with a stick. So the stealthy assassin. There's a lot of fog on this. She just give up. Had her throat slit. Yes. And there's that shot of the moon. That's the third time that moon shot's been in the video. Everyone's just so disjointed as well. You've got people everywhere. He's lighting a cigarette again.
What have you been saying about me?
God, Des, why do you always have to think that the whole world is talking about you?
People are ready to shoot here.
Oh, yes, we're ready if you want radio.
And if you want visuals, there's just a slight hub. The band is missing. And
You see,
Where's the crew gone?
now every band member and their girlfriend.
Maybe we'll be in surrounded by a serial killer.
God.
maybe everyone was abducted by aliens disguised as humans.
The idea is good. The location's good. The execution.
I know who it is. It's Godzilla's agent. He's pissed off about that last movie.
Well done. I love that comment. That's brilliant. It's Godzilla's agent. He's pissed off about that last movie. That's brilliant.
Biggest stars in the world feel here. Every card has
It literally looks like Charles Fletcher has just been like given the go ahead to ad lib. You know, he's well in the character, but he was in that single about the whole Roger Rabbit thing. You know, he was like going around dressed as Roger Rabbit. He didn't need to be on set, but he was there just to support the actors, and you know what I mean, reading the lines off on camera.
stayed calm. At least dressed up.
Let's go check out that spot with Bruce out there, but
Alright,
Yeah, man, that's an excellent idea.
let's go.
It's gonna be a big start.
Did you get your little thing to move?
Come on, Pumpkin.
Yeah. So now I've got two golf buggies,
Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna go over here.
probably the same one.
You go down there, okay?
It's a good adrenaline rush.
I think there's a better way to get an adrenaline rush.
And there he is. Serial killer creeps up behind him. He's gone. He's going to creep right up. She's going to see him. And that is him dead at this picture. See, if it was probably done in the late 90s, it probably would have been twisted that Haim was the killer. That's the way they were making his movies at that time. But yeah, he's literally just took a small role down at Hollywood, and that's it, really. We heard the music. It's Predator. I need a message, Hurricane Rain. He just got the like fucking super sexy Predator vinyl, and watching this film and now having the Predator soundtrack, I'm like, what the fuck, man?
The biggest movie studio in the world. There's more security here than there are killers on death row.
Heh.
Not much chance of that happening to me now, is there, Jess? Can we be serious here?
Heh.
Where is everybody? Let me see if I can, like, figure this out. 3 bad guys are AWOL and the bad chicks are AWOL. Here's a toughie.
Also missing our crew and equipment.
Would you take your fucking dog? No, I say that we just split up. I'm going north.
North? Where the hell is North? I don't know North.
Yeah.
Left or right?
Added cricket in there for her, just having a proper blonde moment. I don't know north. I know left and right.
I'm more of a woman than you've ever been. Is what they call it. Take her around.
So yeah, I'm just messaging a few people why, again, it just seems these big massive blocks of coverage and stuff like that. And there it is. There is the Hygo house. And they reveal that, you know what I mean? There isn't like a reveal. It's like these two have been going around killing each other.
You can't start killing and then stop in the middle. What about the revenge for everything that happened to you, huh? How about the windfall of all that free publicity? CDs, DVDs, sequels. Have you lost your mind?
Holy kid.
So yeah, again though, it's a killing couple. And to be honest with you as well, the guy's masking it, like it looks like him, so it's like he's got the same hair, he's got the long face, he's got red pink eyes there, like not really trying to conceal your identity. You've sort of just made yourself into a cartoon character.
We gotta stick together, okay, man?
Hurricane Rain just said there, he's laughing himself, he's saying, I think Scream 2 uses the one from Broken Arrow too. It's like, I was talking to Paul Rain, it's like the Morgan Creek music. Robin Hood tune. Disney now use it. And it's like, when did Disney start using the theme from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves? And surely they've got themselves a little vault of classic tunes, like Song of the South.
What's the bitch already called cops, you know?
Of course she called the cops. Or, you know, she will. Hey, Mommy, did you think you were gonna get questioned? You're the first suspect. You're the first kind of suspect. And we talked about this. And you said you didn't care. You said you only wanted revenge.
See, he didn't need. They didn't need to have. Take away the scream factor. Take away the mask and the killer. You know, like it's killer. It looks fucking stupid. He is quite a good actor, and I think if it was rescheduled, or reshuffled around, him being just the psycho killer would have been good. Especially if they made it really gritty. Like, you know what I mean? He breaks into the studio set. He's out to sabotage the film. Fuck the producer. The producer doesn't need to be there. That's where they should have went. Made it more gritty. But it's about to show you a curveball. And they just stab the fuck out of each other as it pans down to the fucking psycho house and shows the whole staircase. And them guys are back by the fucking. Oh, see, it's the same shots again.
That was our idea.
Well, we could do it if your band hadn't disappeared. If they had, we can't shoot a band that's not here. Besides, I recall that you were the one who was picked in by it.
Well, it's kind of different.
Oh, now I see what you're saying. It's okay now because you're going to win. That's so funny. Okay, let's see.
See what?
Don't be quiet. Let's see the package. Come on, show me what you got. That is wonderful.
She has a lovely body, like that's for sure.
You know, I've only switched teams twice in my life, but you could do it.
So there, sit the psycho house and he's walking down the street, trying to give the mannest John Wayne walk possible, trying not to. You think it's the guy, and obviously it's going to be the woman. I don't know. He just looks quite ludicrous, like, but for the movie, it's, you know, trashy fun. So now it's a Hunchback of Notre Dame is in the background. So now the lead singer has been knocked out. He is about to be woken up. Are we going to get the reveal that it's the woman? Here we are.
Putting your nuts in the
Huh.
rice, so to speak.
She's got a G clamp on his nuts.
You may not know this, your entire fleet man is dead.
Killed the whole band, you bitch.
Only for
Bloody
the
hell.
shade.
He's got some hair coming out of his armpits there, like, yeah. Could have maybe framed that out a bit more. Grim.
Your language is starting to fucking piss me off, right?
A little pussy.
Penn's still in status as he was. I gave him Colombian necktie. About 2 minutes ago. Not bad considering how
So the pan shot, they were like proper hacking into each other, and she doesn't look like she's been stabbed once in any kind of vital way.
Sick, twisted bitch.
But also,
So her idea is she's going to explain it. She is the manager. She has investments. She blames the ex-member of the band for killing the band, and the band sells. Publicity stunt, see?
I talked Bobby into waiting until after you shot the video. Of course, little did he realize that after he killed you, I'd have to kill him. And that would be the best publicity in the entire world. Rock band manager kills mass murderer in self-defense. Oh, think of all the DVDs we'll sell.
People think they're gonna believe you give them Colombian Italian self-defense.
Huh.
Now that's hard.
Let me go, psycho bitch.
G-clamp them balls.
Go out with you. I just fucked you a couple times. Who said anything going out?
It's another reason. You see, I knew pretty soon Janie would get tired of your shit and drop you. And then where would our profits be?
So, to be honest with you, the way this is fathomed out,
It's killed.
there isn't really anyone to root for to be the hero. Like, literally. Like, there's no hero. The lead singer of the band is a dick, so he's not going to lead it. The rest of the band are expendable and now dead. The only one who may survive is the director, and the lead singer's dead now. He's had his throat cut and his tongue pulled out, and then she kisses him. So yeah, don't leave any DNA on him or anything, you know what I mean? So now they're all walking down the psycho house. So we've got the director, the girl left, and the dog.
What is it?
Backlot here is our missing link.
Well, how on earth did it get all the way over here?
I have no idea.
When you go past the psycho house and the Universal, the guy, an actor, comes out of the hotel carrying a body and puts it in the back of the trunk and starts to chase you. It's quite cool.
I see what you mean. That really is creepier with the fog.
Want to sleep with my dog?
No, I said the fog is really creepy.
Creepy?
No, it's scary.
So yeah, the couple of fog sprays and now it's gone completely CGI fog.
Turn this damn machine off. That noise was giving me a headache.
Oh, look at their cameraman. They were fucking all the rage, them though. The ones where you could like hold it and fucking see what you were doing, but like it, like the look class, but like the batteries just gone.
My God, is this some kind of joke? It's Shayla and Frankie.
So
That's my father.
it's not mistakes.
Yep, there's a Jaws back in again.
It's horrible. Henry, please turn it off.
She's not a very good actress.
This is so compelling.
So the footage is being shown is the footage used in the film, so it's like, okay.
You know that I could never lie.
Oh, and now the director's dead as the crazy producer comes in with a whoosh and stabbed.
Are you ready for your big smoke, Junior, you okay? Oh my God, you're alive.
Oh, so that was Corey Haim's girlfriend, she's still alive.
Sorry, I was
Huh?
such a bitch to you. Stephanie's the killer?
Stephanie's the killer?
Kill everyone.
Stabbed in the toe. Predator, isn't? Schwarzenegger run through the woods. Height and noise. Right, we're back to the set of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I can't believe the Predator soundtrack's on this one. That's just totally blown my mind. That's not even on IMDb. It's just... it's film's really bad. She's creeping along like a fucking. I heard one of the best things. I was playing hide and seek here. I don't know if I've even said this before, but you might have heard this one. It's this woman playing hide and seek here now in a fake movie studio. And this crazy woman goes full psychopath. We heard it over the radio at work, and someone like stolen a bottle of. I have told the story. I didn't back you. I'll tell you. Stole a bottle of wine or whiskey from Asda, and while he was getting chased, he went and hid in IKEA, and then they couldn't find him. And then when they found him, he was drunk, and obviously they couldn't find the bottle. I just thought that's hilarious. Like you ran out the back of Asda, ran straight across to IKEA and hid in IKEA. Oh man, you big yawn. Oh my god, she's sitting in the corner, she's screaming, she turns around and pushes the wall over and runs. Wow, she must have definitely took her bra off for that shot. She just found a boyfriend with his tongue pulled out his throat. Just fucking throw out as many comments as you can. What the fuck is this woman doing?
Where is she? Where's your girlfriend?
It's just so. Oh. She just ran, tripped over, and went headfirst into the garbage.
That you wish you had that Japanese sword.
You've killed like 10 people. Do you really think you're gonna get away with it?
Where is everyone? So that's it, these are the last two left.
You ought to check yourself into a mental institute.
Smacked her with a fucking tin of paint. The Predator soundtrack. So she just picked up a movie axe, ran down the road and just stabbed her with it. And now screaming. Yeah, it is a big set, like big studio. And there's that bloody moon again. So we're back at the bar from the very start of the movie.
Here we are on location of the actual Backlot murders, which took place 1 year ago today. And to recap today's story,
So it's a year later.
Backlot murders erupted this year. Some of the material was not shown here. Marlene, you want another? And in related matters,
And there's the assistant AD who quit the job, and she's now reminiscing and reflecting.
She did it, Mom.
probably right.
Even the actress on the television, she's pretty fine.
She's not gonna get away with it. Close up now.
So, okay, so what just happened there is she's not going to get away with it. The dog's real name's called Small Paul. She's not going to get, are you ready for your close up now? And that's it. So we've actually got a side screen and we've got some additional content.
Starring Hans Lupin, Sean Fashion, Roger the Nerd. Put the balls in there.
Wow, there's a set of fake balls being used.
What we need is something cutting edge for alternative media outlets, alright? That's the idiot. Sorry.
I've made pigs look kosher.
I knew I shouldn't have taken this job.
I'm looking for a Jeff. So yeah, there's additional footage put down the side. He just shit himself, the dog's nearly bit him.
This comes over here, you get your hands on, and you can pull it out this way. Nowadays, these splatter movies are gory special effects. Can you make that a little louder?
That's quite a good but again though, it should just be extra, shouldn't be at the end of the film. A lot of people worked on it. I don't know what the music is like. Have you heard the music?
We get the retractable knife and stabbed him. We should light him on fire.
It's a family movie.
Okay, the blood's still running.
Yeah. So the extra, again, it's there's outtakes and just gag reel material.
I can't be charming and then go to psycho. It's called a trap. Just 1 second here.
Huh?
No, I'm aging on you holding so long.
When you come in, you see like, it's just kind of, will that work?
You can tell your father that he is a very hot man.
It's just rolling. Lots of goofs and cameos. Transportation, Universal Studios, all art department rental, Universal Studios, produced on Kodak film, Backlot surprise, lyrics by On the Hunt, Pass the Knife, Inner Life, lyrics and music courtesy of Kingdom Records. Special thanks to Universal Studios, Hitchcock Foundation. No one else had. Wow! As soon as the nostalgia, like making of things on there, it's sped right up. Domain Entertainment, all rights reserved, and I think that's it. It's Randy Real got a fuck to get off this picture. Roger Rabbit right at the end. So I've been Stephen Mason. This has been the podcast of Backlot Murders. It's a rare one, a hard one to get a hold of. It's probably on YouTube. You know what I mean. It's a fascinating thing for it to be filmed on the back lots of Universal Studios. It is poorly executed in a lot of places. Charles Fletcher's really good in it. Jaws is in it. Some great one-liners. But yeah, you want to check it out. But thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.